me turn my music down. Good morning. Good afternoon. It is 12:39. We have just entered afternoon season. Another impromptu run some errands with me. I am just leaving one of my favorite places in the South, which is a active farmers market. Simply means that the produce that I am buying comes straight from the grounds of which the store lives. So I'm going to do a whole nother video about that later, but I wanted to come in today because I posted a short yesterday. And if you're following me on Instagram at Kim with the Gems, you can find it there as well. I did a reel yesterday encouraging us to take advantage of this new month. We have, now 29 days to change circumstances, whatever the circumstance is. And I'll share what two of my goals are for June. Of course, I have many more, but two of the primary goals I'll share in a second. But I wanted us to just take a second as you keep me company. Hey, everybody. Good to see you, Cricket, me, and Christine. Hey, sis. How you doing? But I am here to encourage. I am here to inspire. I am here to help educate whenever, wherever I can. I don't know it all, but I do know a thing or two about a thing or two. Hey, cousin Casper. I love that I have new family members just from this platform. I love it so much. But I literally it came to my mind yesterday for a couple reasons. Being in the South often has me feeling nostalgic, right? And one of the reasons that it came to me about how different 30 days can look if you were to lean in and take action and not just complain or be upset or waste time and energy, was because it just hit me. First, let me introduce myself. Hey, everyone, what's up? I am Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. This channel is literally to help us stay ready so we don't have to get ready. I am not going to do a big introduction, but I do want you to know that you are invited to become part of the Gem Nation family. Simply by hitting that subscribe button, you automatically become a Gem Nation. If you are part of the Gem Nation family and you are in here right now, I want you to put the gems in the chat. Find your gem. Hype up this video. Like this video again so it gets to more people. But back to the subject at hand. When I used to come down to the South as a child, and I never told this story on this platform before. Oh, the horsies. Oh, I wish I could turn the camera around without. Yeah, I'm not supposed to touch the phone in South Carolina, or else my behind could end up in the clinky clink clink. So when I used to come down to South Carolina as a mere child, so think of when hip hop was first starting, and New York was where it was birthed. And we had radio stations and mixtapes in New York, but the peoples down here didn't have access to that information, but they so wanted it. Hey, Gemstones, what's up to my Gem Nation family? I see the gems coming through strong. Love you all. But my uncle, who is 10 years young, 10 years older than me, maybe, wait, 12 years older than me, gave us the best business idea. And when I tell you we were balling at the age of 10, 11, and 12, maybe not even 12, 9, 10, 11, my older brother's older than me. My older brother's a few years older than me. So he was truly balling. But check out this idea. And this is why I want y'all to know, whatever your financial circumstances is, if it is not where you want it to be, that shit can change. Excuse me, y'all. That ish can change immediately. So back to the story. We used to record the Mr. Magic show. I'm assuming that if there's any illegal activity that was happening, the statute of limitations is up. So I'm going to continue telling the story. And all of this is allegedly, 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 allegedly. But we used to record the hip hop stations and or our friends who used to do mixtapes or whatever with the hip hop music on one cassette of them over and over and over again. I mean, who cared about sound quality? People just wanted the music. My uncle planted that seed. When I tell you we were making, oh, and they sold them for $10. I'm sorry. Each cassette, which with the New York Hibbity Hop Hop was worth 10. Well, we priced it at $10. Probably could have sold it a little more, but it's the South and incomes are a little. Am I gonna turn here? No, I'm gonna keep going. Incomes are, not like they are up north, but we were selling the dubbed cassettes for $10. So take away the fact that the cassettes may have cost 50 cents at that time. The profit margin was $9.50 per cassette. My uncle used to hang out, and let me see, I don't want to tell too much. Okay, so my grandfather was the man in this town. We have multiple buildings named after him. He was the man. Matter of fact, I may drive by one. I'm about to drive by one of the locations that's named after him. So, his name rung bells in this small town, right? Again, he was a big fish in a small pond. We were able to go anywhere without worry because everybody knew who we belonged to. We would hang out outside of the clubs with the older people where they was getting drunkity drunk and help my uncle would be there too. We would sell the cassettes for $10. Yes, commercials, Christine. Commercials and all. They didn't care about that. They did not care about that. Everybody had their little tiny boom box down here. Oh, we're passing. My name is literally on the signs that I'm passing right now. My last name, my father's last name. But anyway, hey Andrew, what's up? Good to see you. So yeah, and I'm gonna pull over in a second because I'll be at my location. Oh no, I'll pull over at the location. Okay, that's perfect. So we would sell the cassettes outside of the jukebox joint where they had the pinball machines, the clubs at minimum $100 a day. My uncle would take probably $40, of course, because he was, the one. We were the faces that helped, sell some because we were little, whatever. We were the faces that helped sell some of the cassettes. But he was the, hustle man. He was out there talking the talk. I don't even remember. I know I would probably get like $25 or $20 per cassette every week, no less than 200 cassettes. And most people bought on, their paydays, Thursday, Friday, whatever. No less than 200 cassettes. Imagine me as a 9-10-year-old with $200 a week. Did I do that right? Excuse me, $400 a week. Let's just round it down to $150 a week. How many 5-cent candies? How many lollipops? Because I didn't have to buy clothes or anything like that. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because there is something for everyone out there to do to make money. There is always a buyer of something, and all you need to do is to be the seller. And when I say be the seller, you just have to know how to buy low and sell high. I actually have a video that it's already set to go live. I forgot what time. I'm going to say it's actually live if you're a channel member. So if you're a channel member, go ahead, check it out now. But there's a video that will go live to the general public at, I think, like 1 p.m. today. And I'm showing how easy this is. Yesterday, I attended my first, what is it called? Amazon Bins store um, shopping experience. That was my first time doing that. Oh, damn, I made the wrong turn. See, talking to I was supposed to go left and I went right. But that's okay. Nothing a little U-turn can't fix. So I went to my first Amazon bins. And for those of you that don't know, these are returns or lost items from Amazon boop, boop, that go for sale for literally next to nothing. Yesterday was the $5 day. So it starts with a $10 day. Everything in the bins is $10. The most beautiful thing about this location, and not all locations offer this, they all the items have a barcode on it. And all you have to do is have the Amazon app. You scan it. It shows you exactly what's inside the box. It shows you how much it's currently selling for. It shows you the reviews of what it is. Everything that I purchased yesterday, which you will see on the video, so be sure you're subscribed and turn on your notifications, because I think it's at 1 o'clock, but I can't remember because I, set the time yesterday, so I don't remember. But everything that I bought yesterday was $5. I don't want to give the whole video away, but nothing that I bought was any less than, let's just say, I think the least expensive item I bought was $9.99, and I paid $5, so it's $9.99 on Amazon currently, but that's still a 50% savings. That's the cheapest thing. There was something that I got that was $75 listed on Amazon. I got that for $5. They also have a $3 day and then a $1 day. Everything in the store is $1. All the clothes there are $3 all the time. The bathing suits, $3 all the time. Well, I won't say all the time because I don't know how often they sell bathing suits there. But anyway, do you know, being here in the South, how I could rack up if this is what I wanted to do, like full time? It's not even summer yet. Do you know buying a $3 bathing suit 10 times over can 10x your money like that? There are so many ways for us to make our July 1st look very different than our June 1st. And the two things before I forget, because I will, if you just came in, please go ahead. You're invited to subscribe and become part of the Gym Nation family. You're also invited to like this video or dislike the video. It's up to you, but just engage with the video. I would appreciate it. And you're also invited to ask questions, comment, and share. And I see the comments coming through, and as soon as I pull over, so I don't get lost again, I will acknowledge all of them. But saying all that to say, I was talking to my brother earlier today, and I was like, I am so tempted to, while I'm here, show y'all that I can make an easy $5,000. Easy peasy, just by utilizing this one store. But I have to find the time first, because that's not priority. I had other things I need to do. So the two things, getting back to what my goals are, one of the things that I promised myself this year was I was going to lean more into, I love photography. I used to, I've been doing photography since college, my father loved photography too, and has still to this day. I have some of his cameras. And so ever since I was a kid, I was the one taking the pictures. I have so many memories of everything and everybody. But I went away from that. I'm using the phone to take most of my pictures. And I did not lean into that passion of mine. But while leaning into it, y'all know I'm about that action and I'm going to make some money, honey. If you're following me again on IG, you know the end of this story. But last month, I said when I was coming down here, I'm bringing my camera and I'm going to, I guess you could say, practice, re-engage with it, and be active and make and monetize it and monetize my passion. Y'all know I already have my first client, right? On my IG page, I listed 5 ways that, I've been researching on how to make money as a beginner photographer, professional photographer, I should say. And I just made the wrong turn again, y'all. Ciao. Oh, no, I'm good. So yeah, so I just wanted to literally do these videos, not to brag or boast, but to be bold and not be humble and let y'all know that some of y'all are just doing too much. I keep hearing, so y'all know I do coaching as well. I keep hearing I don't want to do YouTube. I don't want to be on camera. Now, first of all, I think that's ego, centered, that you are so consumed with your looks, or you think other people will be consumed with your looks and how you sound, that you are blocking blessings. But I keep hearing it. So, okay, but you want to make money. You want to make money. The only thing you really have to do to make money is buy something low and sell it high. Whatever that is. And not everybody has a Amazon bin shop or whatever, but you have thrift stores. You have, I don't encourage certain companies, but you have certain thrift stores that are pretty much in every state. And if you're willing to do the work and do the homework, I also reference Miss Taffy, who's on YouTube, who is a genius at reselling. If it's cakes, if it's dinners, whatever it is, like, I am amazed. So, okay, I'll do more about my experience today at the fruit market as well. Well, not the fruit market, the produce stand. Just to let you know that y'all are overthinking. In 28 days, so today is June 2nd, my parents' anniversary, June 2nd. By June 30th, whatever 4-figure number you have, and I'm just going to be manageable with it, right? Whatever 4-figure number you have in your head, if it's $1,000, if it's $9,900, you could see that. You could see that. You just really have to be strategic. You have to do research, and you could figure out the strategy in 24 hours if you are about that life, right? If you are really ready to go all in on YouTube, the TikToks, whatever, you can have a strategy set up and designed in 24 hours for you to make money, to do whatever it is that you want to do. And why do I always talk about money? Because it's what makes ish move. You ain't getting no passport without money. You ain't traveling without money. There's nothing that you are doing on. I won't say nothing. You can breathe for now. You can breathe for now, clean air, without money. I want us to get real that we have to start really preparing, which means not only making money for the now, but stacking money for the later. And if you start now, before things get dire and people have less to spend, or people are completely overwhelmed with the inflation and gas prices, you are already ahead of the curve. So today, whatever it is that you desire to have done. So the two things, so one of the things was my photography, leaning into that. Another thing has absolutely to do, nothing to do with money, but it has everything to do with strategy. My father taught us to play chess when I was second grade, first grade, one of those. Um, Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I do want to ask y'all a question. No, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If you are in here, please answer. How? Okay, so the question is really simple because I want you to write it down. What's your goal for June? And put it down. Write it down. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared. Don't. There's something that just by the forces of nature will happen if you start to write things down, if you start to speak them out, if you start to build an energy force around you, knowing that this is what you're going to do, this is what you want to do. So the first thing I want you to do is, if you have a goal, even if it's not monetary, because like I said, the second thing that I'm about to speak about has nothing to do with well, it has to do with strategy. So my father taught us to play chess when we were really young. He used to love chess. He taught his kids. I used to play chess until I went away to college. I think maybe my first year there were a couple people that played chess. And just like with any language, you don't play chess for years, you're going to forget, right? And chess is all about strategy. It's all about prediction. It's all about mind, understanding, having an insight to what can happen before it happens. And so I'm getting back into chess. By the end of June, I will be playing chess. I mean, good enough to play, with other people. So I am. My brother, my younger brother, is still a avid chess player. I mean, the type of avid chess player that will go to the park with the most brilliant chess players and play with them. Not every day, but randomly. And when he's not doing that, he's on his phone with opponents playing chess. And so when he was down here, it reminded me how much I miss playing chess. But the thing about it is, not many, as much as I used to play chess, just thinking about all the people I used to play with, and probably one of the reasons that I gave it up, because there weren't a lot of Black women. I don't remember, maybe one, someone in my family, and then someone at Howard when I went to. But everybody else that I played with were male and mostly, yeah, I'm good, mostly not Black. But I do know people who play chess, similar to people who understand and have read The Art of War, are just different, and always able to stay ready, to predict patterns, to predict behaviors. And so I want us to go ahead and lean into that mindset of whatever it is that you want to do can be done. You just need strategy. And if you're somebody who needs accountability, go ahead and find that accountability. The Monetize Your Maturity Masterclass will come back again. I'm announcing the exact date on June 4th, which is Thursday, but it'll be in a couple weeks. And so if you need accountability, find you an accountability group that's going to help motivate you to get that accomplished. And so let's just get into what y'all are saying, and then um okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna go from the bottom. Yes, Christine, make that 10K. Now you need a plan and you need a strategy. And then what? Then what's the final step? What's the final step? Definitely thinking about what side hustle you want to do. You're working on it. Don't work too hard. Start with something. Start with something. Start with something. You could pivot later. You can add to later. Let's not spend too much time over thinking, right? Um, you need a swimsuit right now. So many people do. $3. You sell that sucker for $30. Even if with the even with the commission that some of these platforms take, if you're someplace where you don't even have to use a platform, then fine. If you could sell at your job, if you can sell, um, if you can sell at a yard sale, a flea market, whatever, free or low cost, do that. Because sometimes the platforms it may prevent you, because not only do you have to post it, which is time consuming, you have to answer questions, you have to make sure you know the dimensions and the specs of things. You also then have to sell. And then once you sell, you have to ship. And then once you ship, you have to wait to get paid. So if there's a way that you can hand to hand sell something, I highly recommend that. And again, sometimes we just don't make the money because we don't open our mouths and tell people what we have, what we have to offer. And so, and it doesn't have to be hard sales. It could be consultative style selling, which is exactly my mastery. Child, I mean, again, it's definitely different styles. Some people like that used cars per person sales style, right? Where you come in hard. And then other people, they need more of a soft approach. I'm not that soft with it, but I do like to, laugh and giggle and chit chat when I'm selling. So saying all that to say, find out what it is, find out how you can easily start making that money. If I thought I would have the time, because I am supposed to be in Martha's Vineyard by the end of this month. Oh, I just can't believe how quickly time is. I've been here over 2 weeks already. This is crazy. Um, if I had the time, I would prioritize showing y'all how easy it is to make four figures just using the strategy I just told you with buying low, selling high. I can't promise that I have the time, because I have so many other things I have to do here. And like I said, the photography, I have my first client in less than 30 days. Did I miss any questions? Oh, I don't know what's awesome, sweetie, but thank you. You remember when you was a student at, oh, so I have my first client, my photography client, and follow me on Instagram for more of that storytelling. Kim with the Gems, same handle. But yeah, if your mind, if your heart can, if your mind can conceive it, your heart can believe it, then you can achieve it. Facts. You remember you was a student in fashion industry high school, one day after classes, LL Cool J and Cut Creator was in front giving CDs of his new music out of the trunk of his car. Oh, I love that fine man. Cut Creator, yeah, that was my dude. I did say hi, Andrew. I don't know. People with non-pictures. You remember recording and pausing during the commercials. Yeah. So again, you can use accountability for sure, learning how to strategize and focus, overthink, and then shut down after overthinking. That means you definitely need accountability. You need somebody who um, is going to, some people run from accountability. And let me just be transparent. Like, I have a lot of clients. The percentage of them that complete accountability is less than half. There's always blockage. There's always excuses. I also have coaches, and I'm part of group coaching. And it's so, listen, I have one coach. She was like, she went off so hard, and that's not even her personality type. Um, she literally, I think two people did the assignment in one of my group coaching, and when I tell you, I mean, she already got her money. Why? She shouldn't really care. But it's also a coaching for Black women, and she wants us to win too. And she just lit us on fire. I did the homework. I was an A student. I've completed every assignment because at the end of the day, if I'm gonna pay for something, I'm at least get my money's worth. If I quit later, then that's on me. But I'm not gonna quit during the course. I just need to see if things work. So if you are ready for accountability, find whatever account. And again, I'm at the stage where find whatever accountability works for you. Juanita Abreu, hey girl, says hi Kim with the gems. I'm working towards a plan. Yay. Listen, working towards is great. Starting is the bloodline. It's the oxygen. Working towards ain't gonna get you money. It's the action part that will. Working towards it's good, but what I see time and time again is just how much working towards is procrastination for many. Not saying you, but for many. So I was going to refer back to when we used to sell those tapes for $10 a pop. Now, of other people's, again, if this is illegal, I'm sure copy. Listen, I was a minor. I was a minor child. You can't come after me. Like I said, I was 9, 10. Hell, I might have been 6 or 7. But if we would have sat there, calculated with a spreadsheet how much a cassette is going to cost, and then how many cassettes we need to do, should we do a test run first? Should we put it out in the market and put some branding on it? If we would have did all of that first, we might have never started. You know what we did? We got the tapes. We put it in the double cassettes. We had a couple double cassettes going, and we hit the play, record, or record, play, whatever. Yeah, play, record. And we waited until it recorded, and we put the name like LL Cool J and Cut Creator at the Red Parrot or the whatever the mixtape was, and then we sold. That was the working towards that we did. So this is the point. This is what made me really want to come back and share that I believe that even if you have not started investing for your retirement, right? This is a beautiful way to start without having to tap into the resources that you have already. You can literally make 4 figures this year and invest it into, the Roth or whatever your in real estate, whatever your investment or your asset desires are, you can go ahead and start that way. Yeah, let's start with the procrastination. Again, my goal this month was to, monetize, find at least one client. And I'm in the South, and there's something about being in a small town that makes it a little easier to offer people stuff that they may not have. So again, small businesses that don't have the bandwidth, that don't have anyone to take pictures of their businesses to put on a website. They may have a website, but it looks like trash because they haven't had anybody take pictures, right? And so think about it. If I charge, I don't want to get into the numbers right now because that's a whole nother rabbit hole. But again, it makes it a little easier because in big cities, like most businesses, they do the planning, they have the social media strategists and all of that. That's another thing. Like a lot of these people don't have a social media strategy. As someone who has multiple social media platforms with well over 100,000 subscribers, some with over 10,000, I can easily go to these people and show them, like, this is what I was able to build. Here's one of my influencers who's a client who I was able to build, and not only build, help get partnership opportunities. And they're more likely to listen to you but you have to be able to open your mouth. You have to be able to pick up the phone. This DMing and texting, cute, but if you really want to make a dent and really want to hit a high four-figure income in 30 days, yeah, picking up the phone and finding out the best person to speak to is always going to trump DMing, texting, emailing, because it may never even get to the person who can make the right decisions, or can tell you yes, or the one who's going to sign your check or pay you, the cash or whatever. So again, I want to come on as often as possible. I really wish I can set a schedule and a time where y'all know that I will be on, but my life is just not set up like that right now. I have family that just left yesterday. My niece came to town. And so until I can get settled, and like I said, when I leave here, I'm supposed to be in New York for a day just to transfer suitcases. And then I'm heading to Martha's Vineyard for 10 days. So it's just a little crazy right now, but I do want to come on. And when I do come on, I want to inspire us to make moves. I want one person to report back to me after they have had a successful move that was made. And I know that some of the people who already put gems up in the chat, y'all have made some moves, right? But I don't want us to get complacent. I want us to move on to the next thing. I don't get complacent. I've made, because I also have corporate clients, right? I make money multiple ways. Y'all saw, I have more than 18 streams of income. Did I really need to start photography? No, I did not, but it's what I love to do. And I want to continue to lean into the things that I love so that I don't get burnt out. So I don't get, you know, mad at people and want to, at least the stuff that I love to do will bring me joy when I'm doing it. And so I just want to, be in as much peace and joy as possible. And I want that for all of us. And so I am going to do so the Monetize Your Maturity Masterclass, that's just the, 2.5 hour session where we go over strategy. For the people who take it, starting the end of this month, you're going to be able to join the the accountability portion of that, which is an extension. And so I'll be able to share more about that on the 4th. I don't want to share it today in this video to confuse people, because I know I have a lot of things happening, right? And so my next video will be to talk about exactly all of the offers that are available as part of this Gem Nation community, which is all designed to make sure we stay ready so we don't have to get ready. So listen, y'all, I got the car running because I need the AC on, but y'all know how expensive gas is. So I need to shut this bad boy off and go to my next appointment, and then finish up for the day. But I am going, let me just show you, because I'm going to do a video. I just came from the market that I told you about, child. They picked the cucumbers off of the land, the onions. Have you ever seen a pepper? This is a bell pepper. It's a purple bell pepper that they grow there. Now, I also got some boiled peanuts. If you know, you know. Fresh out the pot. I took a whole video of the old school pots that they use. Oh my god. The juice. So good. Oh. The only type of eggs you will ever see me buy. Can you see it? Fresh out the hen. They have to be cleaned. I have some blueberries. I have some others. I think that might be it. Fresh blueberries. No GMO. No appeal. No pesticides. I don't know if there's pesticides, because some things do need pesticides. And the way you can tell if the pesticide is healthy, as soon as you walk into this produce place that I love, if I don't see bugs and flies, I don't want it. If they're not landing on the fruit and the vegetables, please, I don't want it. The fruits and the vegetables had a lot of company. And the other thing I like about this place, if you want to go out and pick your own stuff in the fields, my mother never let me do that. I don't want to do that for the main reason, me and bugs. Oh, child. Mm-mm. So you can go out and pick by the, and you pay a lower price, slightly lower. So yeah. So again, imagine having land, growing your own produce, having chicken, selling it, especially in this day and age. Oh, and the other thing I have to do, and then I'm gonna go because I have to turn off this car. Um, the other thing I'm gonna do is an update on the soursop bitters because the prices are going up on the 6th from the distributor, which means they're also going up for most major outlets, and some of the outlets are being prohibited from selling. So I'm going to do, because those videos have made me decent money. So I do need to do an update for the people and give you my recommendation on where you should buy moving forward. And if you are going to buy before the 6th. So more about that on the next video. I am, like I said, I do have a live. Oh, it may have gone live now. So go to my channel. There may be a Amazon haul video that just posted to my channel. I wish I could check, but I can't. So that may be there, but I will forgot my train of thought, so I'm going to get out this car right now. So go check out the video. If you're in here, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Liver. Let me see. I want some beef. Okay. Love ball peanuts. Girl, these are so good. There's an AI store in San Francisco that opened up yesterday. Let me share this with y'all, because I used to have to attend this event called Consumer Electronics Show when tech was part of my category. Samsung was one of my biggest clients. I used to have to attend this event called the Consumer Electronics Show. The stuff that we're doing here in the US pales into in comparison as to what is going on in places like Japan, China. Go on YouTube. Look for the 2026 AI conference in China. I don't know the exact name of it, but if you want to look into our future, that's a great way to start. The things that, like these drones that are just becoming something here, they've been something. All of this biometric stuff in Asia, it's been a thing. So I'm not sure which store that is, but I will definitely, when I get a chance, look into it. So with that being said, I will see y'all. Go ahead, check out that video. I'll see y'all live, I think, tomorrow. My phone is going crazy. And I'll talk to y'all later.